Keyboard shortcut to minimize remote desktop. Is there a way, using the keyboard, to switch from a maximized, full-screen, remote desktop connection back to the main computer? I have about 4 remote desktop connections that I am switching between, and it would be nice to not have to go to the mouse each time I want to switch. I know I can press Ctrl plus Alt plus break and that normalizes the remote desktop screen. That is close, but I would like a way to just minimize it, so I don't have to normalize, switch, maximize each time I want to switch screens.
This bugged me for the longest time as well. Initial attempts to solve it with AutoHotkey failed, because the remote desktop client installs a keyboard hook and swallows all input. I finally discovered that the caps lock key gets passed through to the local system. So, this AutoHotkey script will do the trick, making Ctrl plus Shift plus caps lock minimize remote desktop. Corrected version that works for me.
Ctrl plus Alt plus break will maximize the full screen connection window on the host PC.
It is possible to use the normal, comfortable Alt plus Tab keyboard shortcut to get out of a full-screen remote desktop, but requires a slightly different setup before connecting. Instead of minimizing the remote system, I just switch to another local program and leave the remote system in the background with the following. Before connecting to the remote machine with remote desktop connection, on their local resources tab, I set keyboard to on this computer. This allows using Alt plus Tab to get you back to any other program on the local system. When I want to switch between programs on the remote system, I use Alt plus Page Up, which works just like Alt plus Tab would, but only on the remote system. In addition, you can use Alt plus Page Down or Alt plus Shift plus Page Up to cycle through the active programs on the remote system in reverse. One caveat Luke mentioned should be pointed out: using this setup, all keyboard shortcuts using the Windows key are sent to the local system. An example would be Windows key plus E to open Windows Explorer, which will get you to the local file system, not the remote one. It took a short amount of time to get used to, but this setup has worked well for me without the need for additional software or more than one shortcut.
Ctrl plus Alt plus Home will bring focus to your local machine, at least in Win 8. Ctrl plus Alt plus Home then Win will open the Windows menu on your local machine. With virtual machine use, I often have multiple RDP sessions open, and switch by Ctrl plus Alt plus Home then Win plus T then arrow keys to pick the RDP session I want to be in.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.